Happy birthday, dear Ronnie.
Yay.
Happy birthday to you. I'm going on the midnight train to Georgia. Well, I'm not actually going to Georgia, but I am going somewhere for the weekend. Can you guess where? Well, I'm heading out to celebrate my best friend's birthday. Wow, we're going to have so much fun. Hopefully the weather is not going to cause the festivities to end. So I can't wait to share with you guys. So she lives in Connecticut, so it's not too far away. Hey, James, you just got out of the shower?
Yes, I did.
What are you doing?
Right now, I'm not doing anything. What are you doing?
Packing to go to Georgia.
You're so silly. We know you're going to Connecticut. Hey,
well,
so silly.
It's kind of like Georgia. Are you going to miss me when I'm gone?
Yes, you won't be here for a couple of days. I will miss you.
What will you miss?
Baby, being able to come with me.
What won't you miss?
Pulling hair.
Pulling hair. And what else?
That's just it. I'll miss everything about my baby.
Oh, yeah?
I love you.
I love you too, baby.
Oh, baby. Yes.
What are you going to do? Are you going to have a party while I'm gone?
No, I'm just going to be working and be home. That's all.
Wow, you're not going to...
promote my videos. That's about it.
You're not going to turn up?
Nope.
No?
Turn up for what?
Turn up for what? Turn up for what? Dun, 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 dun. I like that song.
Silly Dawn, I love it too. My baby.
I said I like that song. I love you, but I said I like that song. What are you doing?
I'm not doing anything.
James, if I put this any lower, they're going to see your underwear.
Yeah. What underwear? I don't have underwear on.
You don't have... What do you have on if you don't have...
I have shorts.
You have...
But don't show it anyway.
Those are some short shorts.
Shorts? What are you talking about? Wait, you're showing them? Showing what? No, I'm just kidding. I have sweatpants on. But she rather just get my hat because I think it's better that way.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, right, darling?
Si, senor.
Yes, indeed. Yes.
So,
Oh?
I'll be back on
Sunday night. Yes, Sunday night indeed. Yes.
And then we're going to cook. I don't know what we're going to cook. I think, you're going to make your chicken. You're going to cook this time
yes,
instead
make
of
my
me?
chicken, yes.
You're gonna, what kind of pasta are you making?
I don't know yet.
Are you going to do the steamables?
I might.
Or are you going to do some real pasta?
I don't know yet.
Make it from scratch. I can't see you. Veronica, who you will see later. We're going to go celebrate her birthday while her and I, James, is staying home this week because he has to work this weekend. Well, it's alright because it's girls' night this weekend and we're going to go have some fun. Veronica, she just wants to go to the movies and dinner and possibly like a bar or a nightclub and things, whatever she wants to do for her birthday. So I'm so excited, but like the process of just getting to this train in rush hour. Why did I decide to leave during rush hour, right? It was just so crazy. It took me like, I was in Penn Station and it took me like 30 minutes to get over here. I was thinking about I usually walk, but I had my heavy bag, so I decided not to walk. So I was like, let me just take the train because there's a subway that connects from Penn Station to Grand Central, but that was just really crazy. But at least I got to hear a really nice guy. You heard in the beginning sing All of Me by John Legend. He had a really great voice, so that was good to hear. But I'm sweating, I'm snapped, and I just gotta put myself together so when I get to Connecticut later, we're probably just gonna, I'm gonna take a shower first. sweating like crazy. But we're probably just going to stay low key and probably watch movies tonight because that's the fun things that we do. So tonight is probably going to be really low key, and then tomorrow that's when we're really going to do something on her actual birthday. So I can't wait to share with you guys. Jada, are you happy that it's your mom's birthday?
Yes.
What are you getting her?
I'm going. It's a surprise.
It's a surprise? Oh, you don't want her to hear because she's right over there?
Yeah.
Oh. She said maybe it's nothing.
It is something.
It is something?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Here's the cake we're getting her. This is the one she wanted. So we're just going to put some candles on it because she loves chocolate. So we're going to do the chocolate style cake.
Look at those cakes.
Yeah, there's a lot of different other cakes there. But she wants, well, these are really not birthday cakes. I think that's lemon meringue pie, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it is. I need to get out of this aisle because I'm super hungry. I did not eat breakfast. We just woke up to go to the supermarket. And now here we are with Jada, my niece. How old are you, Jada?
8.
8? Cool beans. How old is your mom?
37.
37? Oh, yeah, you know her age. She's 37. Is that old?
No.
No, it's not old? Are you having fun?
Yes.
All right. We're at the supermarket, and Ronnie doesn't want to be filmed right now because she's not dressed. Well, she's dressed, but, you know, she's in supermarket gear.
Supermarket gear.
Yeah.
Nothing special to look at, folks. Nothing special.
Yeah, so I think tonight, we don't know what we're going to do because tonight...
We're definitely going to the bar.
We're going to the bar, yeah, but tonight we were supposed to go to a restaurant, but it's not open yet. It doesn't open until September 20th, the one that she really wanted to go to. So now we're checking out a different restaurant. Her mom gave us a suggestion because Veronica wants seafood, and her mom gave us a suggestion about going to the seafood place, Pozzono. So we went on the website, we looked at the menu, and the menu looked good, and then her mom was like, well, I don't know if that food is good. And I was like, well, you just told us to try that place. You know, but we're going to figure it out. So next time you see us, we're probably going to be dressed and ready to go and eating and dancing and just celebrating the birthday. Fresh fish.
The freshest fish in Norwalk.
Freshest
Oh my
fish in
gosh.
Norwalk.
Yes.
What are you getting, mussels and crabs?
Mussels and clams. Yummy.
And what are they? You don't need to cook them, right? Wait, you eat raw clam?
Yes, they're delicious. They are delicious. There's nothing that I've tried here that I didn't like. The salmon burgers, like all like so fresh and delicious. Hi.
Hello.
Great to see you.
Okay. So, oh, they're over here.
Oh. She is the birthday girl. Happy birthday, Veronica.
Thank you.
My best friend. So why are we here?
Because, okay, we could not find a seafood restaurant to go to, so we are going to a seafood store and get it to go.
So no dinner?
No dinner. Sorry, but we are still having drinks and dancing.
Drinks and dancing? Oh, shakadake. That's good.
I'm excited.
All right, how does it feel to be 37?
I don't feel 37.
You don't feel 37?
No, it's a high number, but, you know, I guess the saying is true, like, you're as old as you feel, because I feel great, you know, I'm happy, I'm blessed, and, you know, I'm in a good place, like,
You're in a good place?
my best friend is here, so, you know, I'm excited.
Woohoo! And tell them what you want. Like, we're not going to dinner, and you like oysters and all this kind of stuff, and I'm not really into that. I eat it, but not as much as you do. And you're like, oh, I'm going to cook you a salmon, and I want to do this. And I'm like, do not cook for me on your birthday.
Well,
like,
because, you know, like, it's my passion, I don't mind.
Yeah, but it's your
Especially
birthday.
doing it for you. It's, like, not a big deal, you know, but now that it's, like, hot outside, I kind of changed my mind. So, you know, you might want to get a couple of my oysters or some clams.
Yeah.
And, you know, have a little bit of that.
Are you cooking Sunday dinner tomorrow?
No.
Oh, no, you're not cooking Sunday dinner tomorrow. On your birthday, you don't have to cook, but tomorrow, I want some of your cooking.
I might. It depends on what time I wake up. I might make you a little something, something.
Oh, man. And I was planning on leaving early, but Maybe I need to stay a little later. Huh.
I know. I asked you before what you had a taste for because I would have, had it ready to make and send back home with you.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't thinking. I'm so tired.
What are you thinking about for Sunday dinner?
No, nothing really, because actually James and I have to cook. James is cooking me Sunday dinner. So.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, I know, but it's not your cooking. I love his cooking too, but I always, that's like the staple. Every time I come out here, I have to have at least one of your dishes.
Well, I'll make you a deal. Next time you come out.
Okay.
You can have potato salad, collard greens, string beans, stuffing, and
Wait. No.
chicken.
Who's making a potato salad? I don't eat anybody's potato salad unless it's your mother's. So,
I put the same things in my potato salad as my mom. She's the one who taught me how to make potato salad.
Well,
so, in retrospect, it's the same thing.
No, not really.
Well, if you insist on being a baby, I'll have mommy make the potato salad, and I'll make everything else.
Okay, that sounds like a deal.
Great.
Are you ready to get turned up?
Totally ready.
I think your stuff is here. Oh, put your stunner shades on. You got your stunner shades on.
These are my birthday shades.
Who got them for you?
Huh?
Who got them for you?
No one did.
No one did? Okay.
I stole them from my brother.
Oh, your brother. Out here today in South Norwalk, Connecticut, and we just picked up the seafood. What did you get? Oysters and...
Oysters and clams.
And clams. A dozen oysters, a dozen clams. All for Veronica.
Yummy.
For her birthday.
Happy birthday to me.
That's love and dining, even though we're near a dumpster, but it's okay. We're not dumpster diving, okay? We didn't get it from the dumpster, okay, people?
We went to Pagano's, freshest seafood in Norwalk. It's delicious.
So Veronica even had a better idea since we're not going to dinner because she's a very picky eater, and she has a right to be because she's like the best cook ever,
Thank you.
And so we rented movies. We rented Deadpool 2, and let me get out of the street so I don't get hit by a van. And Ocean's 8 with Sandra Bullock, Rihanna, Mindy King, and all those other fabulous ladies.
Yes.
So we're gonna call it a Netflix and chill night. Not Netflix and chill because it's a Redbox and chill night, and then eat her seafood, and I'm gonna eat soup probably. And
Spaghetti.
Oh, spaghetti! Oh yeah, she made spaghetti. I forgot.
Spaghetti.
She had some spaghetti that was saved up. And then we're gonna go out and turn up at a club. I don't know. You don't know what club you're going to yet?
We'll probably go to the Lofts or Johnny Utah's somewhere. It's a whole strip of clubs. So one of those we will be there.
Are you gonna drink?
Of course,
Oh.
but not heavy.
Oh, okay. Cool beans. Are you gonna dance?
I'm gonna dance.
Are you gonna twerk?
No.
Are you gonna booty drop?
Yes.
Are you gonna pop and lock it? Are you gonna do the butterfly?
The butterfly.
Are you gonna do the running man?
I'm a little old for that now.
Our Uber is here, so we gotta go and get our Uber. See you soon. Oysters or clams?
2 oysters and clams.
Oh, so you have more left over. Hey, so me and Nicole, I'm back in New York City. Just left Connecticut with Veronica and her family. Unfortunately, there's no turn up dancing video to show you because we didn't go out last night. But it's all good. Some of her friends canceled at the last minute. We were all supposed to go to a bar that had like a dance floor and drinks, of course. But a lot of her friends canceled at the last minute. And I said, you and I could still go out, but she just wasn't feeling it. So we just stayed in the house and watched movies. We watched Ocean's 8 and Deadpool. And this morning we watched John Wick 1, John Wick 2, and we're so excited for John Wick 3 to come out next May. We're planning to do like her mom, and I. Maybe we'll take her mom out for Mother's Day and have like a Mother's Day movie because her mom loves John Wick. That wasn't the first time we watched John Wick, and her mom watches it all the time. Anyway, nonetheless, we still had fun watching movies. Now I gotta go back home. I miss James dearly. He's gonna cook dinner, so you're gonna see the Sunday dinner that he usually cooks for us. Well, no, not Sunday dinner. Dinners that he usually cooks during the week because he does most of the cooking most of the time because he really knows how to put his foot in the chicken. All right, so next time you see us, we're gonna be cooking. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, so this is our chicken breast that I'm making. I'm also making penne as well right here with Alfredo sauce, which is in the cabinet, which I'll take out also.
All right, that's chicken breast or chicken thighs?
Chicken thighs.
Chicken thighs. So what do you
season? It
season?
already has adobo in it, so let me put a little bit more, and then I'll put seasoning salt also, which we don't have a lot, but in most cases it's actually better to not have a lot anyway, because due to high sodium or whatever. And then there's garlic powder. I don't always put garlic powder, but sometimes garlic is actually better when it goes with chicken and seasons well and then marinates also, just so you know. So what I do is typically I put lemon juice on this, but we don't have any lemon juice. Sometimes you don't have to necessarily do so, though it kills the germs, but this does the same thing. So we just turn around like so, let the stuff coat on each other, and give like about a few minutes for this. And normally some people cut the fat, but it's not that much, so not worry. All right, I think we need to put more adobo on this. Let's do that. And we'll have it rotated. It's best to do this with one hand because you don't want to do this with two hands. The reason being is in case, let's say I want to hug my Nina, I can have one hand to hug her rather than two hands, one yucky, dirty hand, and give her salmonella.
You're supposed to wash your hands.
I did wash my hands. It just wasn't filmed.
No, I'm saying wash your hands, both of your hands.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to do that.
So why do you use this new wave all the time, James? Tell them what this new wave is about.
Well, it's a convection oven. And, it's better than using a regular oven. And it cooks faster also. Just put it up for about 45 minutes and it cooks. And, as you can clearly see, it's enough to make like 9 pieces or more. And if I had another on wood or whatever this is called, I could put it on top of this one.
A grill, like a
grill.
A grill, right?
Right, grill.
That's what it's called.
And cook more for a family of 4, 5, or 6. So I'm just gonna plug this in. And the thing about this is you can't necessarily turn it on. You gotta put cook time here, and preferably smaller, thinner slices, like say chicken tenderloins or small, thin chicken cutlets, will have to be cooked for 30 minutes. But this will be cooked for 45 minutes since it's thick, cuts of meat or what have you. So cook this 5 minutes, and there you go. It begins in 45 minutes. You're gonna have some nice old chicken thighs, right, darling?
Yes, baby. So what are you gonna do with the penne? Are you gonna start cooking the penne now?
We usually do that 15 minutes, right?
Oh, I don't know, because the penne, you can cook this now. It depends to get it out of the way. It's the ragu sauce, but it's this Alfredo and then whole grain penne. Why do you love Alfredo so much, James?
It really started since, sorry, I'm not really looking at the camera. Where's the wipes?
The wipes? I don't know. I wasn't here for 2 days.
That started since I was living in 84th Street, and I started eating chicken Alfredo. So, I liked it so much that I've been a fan of it since.
And when we went to Italy, what happened?
They didn't have it.
Why didn't they have it?
I don't think it's an actual Italian dish. Where's the wipes? And,
hold on, I think they're in the bathroom.
And but I like it though. And that's what we're going to make today. It's not exactly chicken Alfredo per se. It's going to be penne with Alfredo sauce with chicken on the side. So, are
you going to use the same pot you just seasoned the chicken in?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Well, that wouldn't even make sense anyway. So, so we're going to start doing that shortly.
Let's go get the wipes.
Yes, indeed. Let's do it. Yeah, so we're going to put the salt in.
Put some salt there for it to boil. It doesn't have to... That's a good salt.
There you go. Yes.
All right. So it says bring 4 to 6 quarts of water, but that's enough water because we're going to drain it out anyway.
Yes.
So basically, this is wheat penne that he's cooking. And then you have to wait for it to boil.
Yeah, so I think they said like 9 minutes, right?
No, you just wait for the water to boil, and then once you wait for the water to boil, you pour it in. Okay. And then you wait 9 minutes, like 9 to 10 minutes, and stir it occasionally.
Oh, let's put olive oil too. Yes.
Oh yeah, some olive oil. So a
lot of times I like putting salt, but I don't really like putting salt. But olive oil usually does the trick. The reason for this is because you see, I don't know for those of y'all that have ever cooked pasta, or let's just say cook macaroni and cheese, which I don't really consider pasta 100%, but sometimes you don't put olive oil in the pot before, let it boil before you put the pasta in, it sticks to the pan or pot, whatever this shit is. But anyway, that's why you put a little bit of olive oil. So, it's kind of like the same way when you make eggs and you put pan with butter, like non-stick butter, so that way the stuff won't stick to the pan. It's pretty much the same thing with this.
I usually add the pasta, and I put the olive oil in after I add the pasta.
Well, you could do that too. I mean, as long as it doesn't stick to the pan, that's what matters. Either way, as long as you put olive oil, whether you put it before the pasta or not, it's not going to stick, because the last thing you need is to have cooked pasta and you gotta be going like this with a spoon to dig it out. That's not fun.
You really do that? You've done that before? That's a really
once I did that.
Hard move to do.
Yeah.
To get pasta out?
Yeah.
Wow, you digging for gold or digging for pasta?
No, I mean to dig it out, not dig it out, to just, because it's still.
Hey peeps, Nina Nicole here and James Dean Rivera.
Hello everybody.
And I'm finally back in New York City here with James. Mwah. Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
And I didn't show Veronica a lot on camera because she did not want to be shown because she wasn't on fleek. She didn't have her hair done or anything. So she said, let's not show me on camera. So hopefully,
I have my hair done.
well, you're not a girl. So hopefully next time I go out there, we have some more footage of us just hanging out and chilling and being on fleek and just going out partying or just staying at home.
Hopefully so.
And having some conversations. And speaking of conversations, I was talking to Veronica's mom because she has met the lovely and infamous James Dean Rivera.
Yes. Infamous not just yet, but to my personals, I am.
So, as you know, James and I have been together.
Personal friends, but yes.
Yeah. So James and I have been together for 2 years. So we're opening the conversation about marriage. As you know, that we've said that we're going to marry each other. We're planning on getting engaged. Well, James is planning on proposing to me next year, sometime between May and August or whatever. Something like that. And then we're going to have not a quick wedding, but like after proposal, we're not going to have a drawn out engagement. It's probably going to be like 6 months to a year after the proposal that we're going to get married. And of course, like 2 years, a year and a half may seem like a long time, but it's good to start planning now and thinking about things that we want to do. Of course, we have to get the engagement ring first, of course, and James has to propose and all that kind of stuff.
And as I took from other people's advice, they say it's better to plan for a few years and not rush it. For that reason.
Yes.
So, I didn't have an exact concrete answer last week for why, it wanted to take a little while and wait. But, of course I want to marry her. She's going to be my wife. So, therefore, but, stuff like this takes planning. So, we got to plan.
So we're thinking about certain things. And, I'm a girl and I'm daydreaming.
I'm a guy and I'm daydreaming too.
You're daydreaming. So basically we were thinking about, I told Veronica's mom, because I was just I get inspiration from YouTube. So I was going to YouTube, looking at destination weddings. So I was telling Veronica's mom, which is who is my second mom. I was like, I either want to get married at a castle, a rooftop, or a beach in a different country, like a destination wedding. And she's like, well, don't get married at the beach because I can't go there and I can't walk in the sand. And Veronica was like, well, it's Nina's vision, and what Nina wants, Nina gets, because it's her special day. Luckily, if you do it right, you only get married once. And that's what I want to do. I only want to get married once. And when I want to do it, and I'm kind of like a stickler because I've never had a prom. And I'm also kind of flamboyant. And sometimes I can be a little ostentatious, but not all the time. But I said for my wedding, I want it to be kind of like divalicious, if that makes sense. But, James has some say, because we're going to be planning it together and paying for it together. So I was thinking about, I don't know, I really think eloping on the beach sounds nice. But then the thing about that is family won't be there, and friends, the closest friends won't be there. But
and they should be.
Even if you elope on the beach, we could bring just our closest friends and our closest family. We don't have to bring the whole shebang, right?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, that's true. As long as they can come.
But then I thought about the rooftop too. As far as the rooftop,
that's not a bad idea.
Yeah, because we met at Penthouse 808, and Penthouse 808 has actually rooftop weddings. But we live in New York City, and James is so New York, and I'm so New York, and we embody New York. And there's a lot of different rooftops that we can get married on.
Yes, and don't forget that when we were on first date, we did see a wedding. So it's funny because on our first date, we walk into one further up. We actually have seen a wedding or reception. It was one of those two, but
Yeah, but the thing is, and then we also have what? We also have what is it called? Castle. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Someone is texting me.
Ohika Castle.
Ohika
that.
Castle. Well, there's a lot of different castles, but Ohika Castle. If you ever watched the Jonas Brothers, I think it was Kevin Jonas. Kevin Jonas got married at Ohika Castle in Long Island, and that place is just it's just so opulent, so luxurious, so great. But it has kind of like a bad history of like fires and just like you can go on a tour there and things like that. But at the end of the day, Ohika Castle, it's restored, it's renovated, it's spectacular. You really want to feel like a princess or a prince, a king or a queen. That is definitely the place to be at Ohika Castle. The only challenge with that is that Ohika Castle, they only have one wedding a day, so like you're probably gonna have to reserve like a year or months in advance to get that. But like the main point is, I guess for me, it doesn't really where I get married. I mean, I do have an idea, but as long as I'm marrying James and we're starting a family, starting a unit and being together and being one and just being husband and wife, that's enough for me. But I still want something more than just the justice of the peace.
Justice of the peace is not enough. Mm-hmm.
It's not enough for you. Well, James, I'm talking a lot. Where do you want to get married?
Well, like I said, in a castle or a rooftop would be great.
No beach?
I don't know, beach, yeah.
But I'm saying, like, what's your first choice, second choice, third choice?
Okay, rooftop, beach, and castle.
Okay, so castle's your last choice.
Yes.
And, like, my first choice would be, like, a beach, castle, rooftop. And I think it all comes down to the budget, the venue, the availability, because we're probably going to plan, like, a summer wedding, right?
Yes.
My arm is getting tired now, like always. As I said before, I gotta get.
We gotta check the pasta in a few. Yes.
We have to check the pasta in a few. But I think we have some time to think about it, so we can play around and do research. Like we're just like in research stage with everything because we're still in research stage with the engagement ring process. Basically, I know what I want, but we still have to go engagement ring shopping, and we decided to go and do that together. Well. Basically, so I can try on different rings, find out my ring size. I know what kind of ring that I want, but it's also, I want to try some on because maybe it looks different on my finger than what it looks on somebody else's finger. And maybe the vision that I have, it doesn't really look good when I actually go in person. So it's great to go and try on. So we're probably going to be planning on doing that soon. In a few months in the process. And of course, I'm not going to know exactly what the ring is, when he's going to propose and all that kind of stuff. I know that I have an idea of when he's going to do it. And he has two of my great friends' numbers. And I told them, I said, call them when you're ready to start the process because they know exactly what I want. And they can help you with the process, because he's never done this before, have you?
Neither of us.
You never done that before? What? What's the matter? James, they see you.
Yes, I see.
Why are you whispering? And they see that you're whispering.
We gotta check the.
We gotta check the pasta.
Yes. So.
Okay, we're gonna go check the pasta right now.
Yes.
So, what do you think? If you were married, did you have a wedding? Where was your wedding destination? What did you choose? What did you decide?
Yeah, give us ideas.
What do you think
love
we
to
should
hear
do?
your opinion.
Okay, let's go check this pasta now.
All right.
The pasta to boil. It's actually boiling, but again, we used a small pot. We needed a bigger pot. Hence, we have to go buy more pots because we don't have a lot. We just have like one set or whatever. But nonetheless, we can make it work. So the pasta's boiling, and let's look at the chicken. The chicken has 24 minutes left. So it looks like it's coming along nicely, and it's getting brown and getting crispy. Yeah. Oh, James. How do you feel, James?
Oh, I feel fine. Is there any water here? Does it evaporate?
It's water, yeah. But it does. You got to wait till the pasta, the noodles are kind of like tender. You could taste them or whatever. And then when they're tender, you can drain the rest of the water out or whatever like that. And then put the sauce on it. So this is the final product, the Alfredo pasta with chicken thighs made by yours. Well, not yours truly, my truly, James Dean Rivera. So let's dig in and see how it tastes. Okay, so we just got finished eating. The pasta was good to me, and the chicken was good as always, because James knows how to season that chicken. Yeah. But James, how did you like the pasta?
It sucked. There was too much pasta and not enough sauce, and I don't like it like that. It's got to be the other way around.
You cooked it.
Yeah, but you put all that pasta in.
Yeah, I didn't know. That's not the pasta I usually buy.
I should have let you know that. That's my fault.
I didn't know that there was that much pasta in the box. Because that's like, what? I buy a different brand.
So I should have let you know to put like half a box. It would have made a lot of sense, but I didn't tell you. I forgot.
Yeah, because that's kind
That
of...
was my fault.
No worries, because that's kind of weird because I buy the pasta when I'm making like the turkey, the pepper sausage, turkey, Italian sausage and stuff. And that's not as much pasta, but whatever. You live and you learn.
Yes, my fault.
You live and you learn. So you win some, you lose some. So, but nonetheless, I like the chicken and I like the pasta. Like he likes a lot of cheesy pasta. Like with my sauces, especially with Alfredo sauce, I don't like a lot. I don't like it to be overbearing. So I felt like that was just the perfect amount of sauce. But I guess he wanted to be drenched. You wanted to be drenched in sauce.
That's the way I do things. It's not my way of little cheese and a lot of pasta.
Well, you live and learn, okay?
Yes.
You live and learn. But we forgot to tell you, another idea we had for a wedding venue was the Brooklyn Botanical Gardens. We go there many times, but we usually go there in the winter. We need to go there before the summer. Well, the summer's almost over, or whatever. Well, because every time we go there, what do you say? You want to like the lily pads you like to see?
Yes,
the lily pads? They're never there or whatever. They're not, what do you call it? They're not present or showing in the cherry blossoms. Are not in bloom and not in season. So we really have to go there when it's colorful. But my favorite part of the Brooklyn Botanical Gardens is the Japanese garden. It is so beautiful. It's magnificent over there. Maybe we'll just go there and do a video over there. I think I have a video over there, and I think James has a video over there. I gotta find it. But anyway,
yeah, back to 17.
But those are like the Brooklyn Botanical Garden. That's also a nice place, you know. Or maybe we should get married at Walmart.
Yeah, that's so silly.
Walmart. I saw that on TV one time. Like this couple, they met at Walmart, so they wanted to get married, and they got married at the aisle that they met in at Walmart. Can you believe that? Like, I understand that people like to cherish where they meet, but whatever. To each its own, right? To each their own. Yes. But anywho, James, what are we doing tonight? Are we going to be watching reruns of Shark Tank, or are we going to be watching Ozark? Ozark.
Oh, yes, I suppose.
Well, what do you want to do? Do you want to watch Ozark?
Reruns of Shark Tank.
Okay. All right. So anyway, thank you for tuning in to this episode of Love and Dining. And James, tell them what they need to do.
What are you talking about? Oh, tune in next week.
No, don't forget to like, click, share, subscribe.
Yeah, don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe, yes.
And click that notification bell to get notifications when a new video appears in this inbox, in your inbox. Anyway, again, thank you for tuning in to this episode of Love and Dining. James, take us out.
Yes, take care, everybody.
Wait.